Hey guys, Happy Splasher here, back with another video. We're going to attempt to finish chapter 3. We did some grinding behind the scenes, and as you can see now we have enough sparks to open up that last legendary chest. So we shall start from there. Into the shop, find that chest. Got some Shaolin, which is not what we're looking for, but alright, we can gain another level. Great. Name our chest. Okay, now we have these nodes here. So the bottom is to get 600 souls of legendary heroes from anywhere except these event shop chests, or we can beat people using this skin 2 times, and then boost the event legendaries 9 times. But we're actually going to take the top one. We won't have too many legendaries to open, so we'll get this skin. If you don't have the skin, you'll have to purchase it by going to the Warlord. It is of the Void Spirit family, so we go all over here and then pick up Efrit, which is the Ajahn Fleming. We're going to select it, and then in order to get the battle victories needed, we're actually going to go to our friends here, and go to our disciples, and then click on the disciple here in order to get an easier battle. Also, we can avoid having to make a new deck in order to play. All right, let's turn on that. And as you can see, counts as a victory. So one more time. Disciples. Anyone is fine, it doesn't matter. Okay, I get to start first. We have lethal as long as one of these two lanes are open. Okay, we got the second victory, so that's good. We're claiming. But the next thing we need to do is boost those event legendaries, so we will get a little bit of a bonus here, or a discount. We'll go to our guild bonuses, and then this one's already active. I guess they activated before. We'll give that a little bit of a soul dust discount. Now we need to find our legendaries, going back to our squad. One is Shaolin. Times. Twice. 3 times. And these boosts last for 2 days. So if you actually do have the time and you don't have enough dust, you can just wait for the 2 days to expire, and then the cost for the boost will actually go down. Next one is the Panda boost. And if you need dust, you can actually get rid of some of your cards, but again, this is too much of a cost for us. We would rather keep the souls. You can also buy dust from the black market here, or a little bit of copper coins. And also, you can buy it in the shop. You can't buy it in the shop. You can only buy elixir. So yeah, you can also earn it from your guild rewards, assuming you guys do well in Turf Wars. We're going to get our last boost. Last one was TNT. Tim. Times. Started with roughly about, in dust, we ended up using roughly 3K or 4K, rounding. Right, we're going to switch back our skin because we will have a couple of battles coming up. Make sure we have our pet 2 just in case. Now we're going to claim, and our next battle here is with a boss. Oh, as you can see, has a little bit of abilities. Whenever one of their die, attack, and spikes to all their units. We attack them, spikes, health, heal, damage. We're actually going to start with this unit here, right in the middle, so it can be used in both ways. And then dealt the damage to destroy their buildings, and then giving us open lanes for our ranged units. Okay. Unit came into play, silenced our building. That's fine. Getting some damage in. Probably going to be blocked this turn, so we'll have maybe a 3-turn clock for victory. Okay. Unit steals attack from our ranged units, and then melee units will get a reduction in attack. Also poisons, but again, not really a deal. We'll clear out the board, and then we'll summon this unit. Has the zombie summons, and then gets an attack boost. And yeah, we should be good next turn. Good one, shoes. Claims here. Now we have our bottom nodes to spend 40k in sparks, or we summon the demigods or gods 20 times, and then soulbind the event legendaries 9 times. Typically, this top path is the easier path. It just requires you to have gems, and depending upon if there's a discount or not, this demigod summon will be less than 2,500 gems. Right now we have about 32. 33, so we'll be able to pass that. It's just a matter of, do we want to pass that or not? I heard in the world chat and the Discord that there's going to be an even better event coming out in 2 weeks. I typically, as like a hybrid free-to-play player / pay-to-win player, I will try to maximize on any event in general. So because of that, I will be doing the spending to get through the event. But we can also attempt to pass this by spending sparks. We don't need to save it for any other nodes coming up, so that's good. Okay, a decent amount of that. Let's do our spending. So as you can see, the gods chests, they cost 5k in gems, so we don't want to be doing that. So instead, we'll be just doing this, doing the 10x, so 1300 here. Summon 10 times, so that's cool. And 10 out of 20, so we'll have to do this one more time. Right, and then one more spend. So we are all set with that. In our chests. And then we've already actually soul binded these event legendaries from last time, so we are all set there. Right, next one here is to defeat another boss. I'm going to rush through that a little fast in terms of being able to spend for additional sparks, but I would rather have the ability to get more sparks from the tougher journey bosses. Silences random units, turn, and then they get blocked whenever a ranged enemy appears. That's fine. We're going to start with this unit. Ranged, blocked behind the buildings. Also has these rotters that when they die, they give health to this unit and then also deals damage to random unit. Creating some board presence, also putting damage into other units. We have this unit here that gives miss whenever it attacks, and then when it dies, it will give us minus attack. We don't want that to happen, so we're going to actually summon this unit down here. When it comes into play, it transforms their wounded units into crystals, and then it will also deal damage at the beginning of the turn to actually allow us to set up for a board wipe. Would be good in 2 turns, if not this next turn. So you can see damage dealt there. 1 more unit. Plus again, more sparks. Aiming. All right. Next is level up the event legendaries, any one of them, to level 14. We have one in tow already, so that's good. All right. Next, we have defeat another boss. As you can see, as you go up towards more difficult bosses, you'll get more sparks. And we're trying to maximize as much sparks as we can. See what their please at. Whenever they attack, that's what you want. And then whenever one of ours, theirs, the language is really weird. Enemy death, so that's when we die. And then we get sparks. Okay. See how we want to do this. We're going to start by. So they have the Necro that we had from the previous game. We're going to start by actually using our poison, and then we're going to use this. And the reason why is because they're going to get a health boost. Time. One of those rotters dies. We wanted to deal as much damage as this as we could to this unit so that we don't have to deal with it anymore. Okay. And we will actually summon our own. Damage. I could see potentially a 4-turn clock for us because we have the board wiped. We don't have really a lot of strong units out in play right now, but that is not such a problem. If it deals anything else, so it just steals attack from us. We're not concerned about that. I'm going to follow up unit here, transforming that. A little bit of damage whenever one of these crystals get attacked while this unit is on the field. It's good. We'll be setting up for the board wipe this next turn, and then deal some. All right. Don't have to do that anymore. Summoning this unit, which has the multiple summons. Okay. We'll just skip turn to get those battle damage in. Good there. All right. Okay, now we have this. We have these paths here. So the bottom path here is level up the event legendary, the specific event legendary to level 16. As we right now we're in 13. Typically, the event legendary that shows up here will be the newest of the units. So Confucius was newer than, I don't remember the exact order, but the panda was pretty. This top one here, summon the God's Chest 3 times. I believe even the one summon would count as just one. So as we saw in the shop, it costs 5k, so 5 times 3, that's 15k. You can only also access the God's Chest if you reached VIP 7, which requires you to make a lot of purchases in game, and you have to level up to that. So for most people, this particular quest won't be viable. And then we have this one here. So Reborn the event legendaries 9 times. So the first Reborn starts at level 6, and then it goes every 5 levels. So 6, 11, and 16. Which basically means that you would had to have gone each one of them to level 16 and reborn them 3 times. That one's also pretty difficult to do. So we're actually going to see if we can get Confucius to level 16. Start by spending some more sparks. Okay, got a little bit of copies. Okay. Spending again. All right. I don't like how the game kind of hides how many bonus chests you have here. So that makes it unfortunate that we don't know how many more are left. But I'll do a little bit of consulting to figure out how many cards I need exactly for this. I know it's around in the 1900 total. So let me see if I actually. Let me see if I can look it up. Oh, okay. I actually don't have my notes. Oh, well. I'd have to go to another page in order to find that. So let's just see what we can do. Wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. And have the melee filter. So if we level it up, it'll be at level 14. Probably need another 1,000 copies. All right. This is where we will our bonus attempts. I don't want to spend too many because then we won't be able to pass. I'm actually just going to spend one and seeing if we can. Okay, not quite. Oh, so tempting. All right, we'll spend one more. Okay, so it looks like we're pretty much locked out of the event because our bonus chest kept on getting us Shaolins, which is not good. We could potentially get it if we have a good run of sparks after the next chest that we open. But other than that, we are pretty much done with the event. So yeah, maybe a little more. Yeah, so there are 3 more days for this event, or like 2.5. We can grind out some sparks from these journeys, also from the league, and yeah, we'll go from there. And yeah, I don't have too much to say about that. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, feedback, any of that sort, you can leave a message on the Twitch channel or the YouTube channel, and then also see past videos that have occurred there. Yeah, this is Happy Splasher signing off.